I just don't like men with small hands. I feel like a man with a small hand, if he touches me, it's like a child's hand. And I don't want him touching me with his small hands. Like he has little hands. You know, I don't like little men, but I don't like a little man with little hands. So then he touches me and it's like a little hand, and I don't like that. I think it's disgusting.
And my deal breaker is baby mama drama.
My deal breaker is women that can't speak proper English when they need to.
I have to say my biggest deal breaker is smoking. I hate smokers.
Anybody who has an ex-wife, spoiled children who are going to be on the payroll forever, keeping him cash poor and keeping him in a situation where he can't make a single forward-thinking decision because of paying for the past, that's a deal breaker for me.
One of my deal breakers, and I can say this from past experience, is this girl that I used to date. She used to burp. And when I say burp, I mean like a man, a 300-pound man that just got done eating a Pizza Hut pan meat lovers pizza and 15 gallons of Diet Coke. Oh, and if she has an Adam's apple, that's definitely a deal breaker.
My deal breaker is a emotionally and physically insecure woman.
My deal breakers: I will not date a guy who wears socks with sandals. I will not date a guy that wears camouflage in everyday life as a fashion statement, that holds his fork like a shovel, or chews with his mouth open, still lives with his mother. I won't date dumb guys. They have to at least have a college degree. If I'm the primary conversation holder, that's a problem. We've got to have something to talk about.
Like, what was your mentality going into the relationship?
You know, when I first, like before I ever dated anyone, I'll say the first guy that I ever dated will be my husband.
And what happened?
And now I am married to the first guy I dated.
Deal breakers. Characteristics or traits that are undesirable and ultimately halts future potential in a mate. Simply put, the reason why you won't date someone. Marriage has fallen out of popularity in the U.S. The rate of marriage formation among adults aged 25 to 39 has declined from 81% in 1970 to 51% in 2010. Since the 1980s, divorce rates have climbed. 2000 to 2011, divorce rates decreased. 2000 to 2011, marriages decreased at an even faster rate.
Have you ever been deal broken by anything, something that you might have done?
Well, say this on camera? Okay, well, it was 2 dates I've been on, where I told them that I haven't been intimate with someone before, that I consider that was a deal breaker, because that means they're not going to have fun. You know, they basically wanted sex.
From the beginning, like when you first started dating, well, what were the qualities that you were seeking in a mate and that you found and made you want to go to the next level?
Well, I think, for me, I like to think I was the ultimate bachelor for a long time. I didn't marry until I was like 36. And for me, I knew I had some specific things that I were looking for. And really, I think the number one thing was probably more so communication. I think communication is key in any relationship. And I'm not just talking about communication when things are good. What's more important is communication when things are bad. That's where communication becomes the most important, because what we all know about relationships is there's going to be peaks and valleys, ups and downs, good days, bad days. But what gets you through it is the ability to communicate when times are bad. And if you cannot have an adult conversation with your mate during those bad periods, then you're setting yourself up for failure.
Join me as we explore deal breakers, deal makers, and the underlying characteristics that ultimately leads to healthy relationships. What is your deal breaker?